I think it's working now. There it goes. Okay, now it's working. Okay. I just had to adjust my microphone. Sorry there. Alright, I think YouTube's officially running on all ends here, and we got our sound capturing in the background, all that beautiful stuff. Hello, viewers. Hello, one and all. Welcome to the next episode of our Ultra Route Shiny Hunting in Let's Go Eevee. And yeah, if you missed the last episode, long story short, we basically progressed in the game to get lures, basically, which is right after Misty's gym. I quickly realized the major mistake in doing that was that I cannot go back to the first route now without a Flymon, basically. So, literally means route, what is it? The route with the Nidorans and Spearow, the Bugs, and Viridian, the Jigglypuffs, Geodudes, all that. We'll have to probably wait until we get Fly. So I figured, alright, well, I'll just hunt from this route going forward now that we do have lures. Make it basically where we're starting the actual thing around here. Obviously, we already have 5 shiny Pokemon. If you guys have not seen any of the shiny Pokemon, we already have one. They're already in my party anyway. We got Kip the Pidgey. We have Anthony, who was originally a Bellsprout, but now is a Weeping Bell. And then Drac, who was originally Rattata, that is now a Raticate. Those are the 5. So 1, there's 2 there, 2 more there, so 4 altogether with these 2. And then that's the 5th one, who's about to evolve himself into Pidgeotto, which will make us up to 6. And then, hopefully, as we progress through the game here, my objective is to keep progressing in the game to get Fly with my chain of 100 Pidgeys, which we still have to this day, and making progress, still kind of shiny hunting, but also to where we can maybe fly back quicker to get back to Pewter and make it more legit. But if not, we can also start around here and hunt. Also, if you guys remember the end of last episode, I was talking about shiny hunting the Charmander that's literally right here. Then I quickly realized how bad of a decision that would be, because literally every time you reset for these games, you would lose your chain. And I'm not doing that, so I don't want to lose my chain. I totally spaced the fact that you have to hard reset on a Switch. It doesn't have soft resetting. I'm going to go ahead and check the route down here, because there are Squirtles and Psyducks down here. That is a Venonat. Kind of looks interesting. I know my kind of coloring's off right now, but that's just because of how my phone captures. I'm still trying to find a better way of capturing all this, but I'm still kind of working through some of the kinks. Not shiny. We do have some trainers and stuff here. There are Pidgeys in this route, which I think is funny. Can I literally not grab the item? There we go. But we do have lures now, which I could spray, but at the same point I don't want to waste them unless I'm hunting. Yeah, I have Charmander on the list because, I mean, he is around these routes. So is Squirtle, I believe, Bellsprout, or not Bellsprout, Poliwag might be, Psyduck, I don't know who else. We could train against some of these trainers as well, but I think I'm going to just try to dive straight for, we might just battle them all. Not that I ran into that one accidentally, but yeah, my objective was make progress while still getting shinies, while still all that type of stuff. I know it's kind of confusing. I'm trying my best to explain it, but I'm probably not doing the best. There goes my shiny Pidgey against this Onix, who looks a little more on the gray side. Let's go for, I guess, Wing Attack. Probably my strongest attack I got here. See how much it does to an Onix. Good amount. Rock Throw. How much do I eat a Rock Throw? I completely eat that. He has like barely any health left. Hopefully we can at very least today get my Pidgey to evolve. That'd be awesome. But if I can get to whatever it is, Erica's town, and get the I think that's where you get Fly. It's either that or Sabrina's town. I can't remember where exactly which one you get Fly in, but just to be able to go back and get some of the routes earlier and then work forward now that we have the lures and everything like that. Diglett. See how much a stab quick attack does. Also, after this recording, I think, if I'm correct, me and Kip are recording Soul Link, which I'm excited for. The next 2 episodes will be hopefully going up on my channel. Seeing we had the error last time, but we'll just kind of play it by ear. Birdkeeper Joey. Who's got a Pidgeotto, which I'm trying to get. Go to level 17 now. Might be level 18 that we evolve. I'm not really 100% sure. Learn Roost? Nah. We'll keep my old moves. So what all we have to do to get Erica's talent? We have to do the SSN, Lieutenant Surge. Also, wait a minute. We would only have to get to Lieutenant Surge's town. Because Diglett's Cave. I totally forgot about Diglett's freaking cave. Oh my god, my brain is bad right now. How did I completely space that Diglett's Cave? We could go through Diglett's Cave once we have cut and get back to the beginning of the game that way without having the need for fly. Okay. I actually don't have to make as much progress as I thought. I mean, it's still a lot of progress, so we would still have to do all the bill stuff right now. Get to Vermilion, obviously, and then do the SSN, get cut, which, I mean, I guess at that point, technically, we go back, but I think at that point, I might as well just get 3 badges. Why not? And then go from there. Might as well battle everybody for the experience for my Pidgey to hopefully evolve. Thought that said hiker noob for a second, but it's knob. Yo, what up, United Z? How's it going, my friend? Hopefully you're having a fantabulous night. So you've been working on some giveaway stuff on Twitter or whatever coming up, which I thought was really cool. Hopefully, if you end up getting it figured all out, I'll be able to participate in something or be able to, you know, at least be able to see it at least and everything like that. I'm hoping I kill this thing before it unleashes energy. I mean, it's not like this is a Nuzlocke, so it doesn't matter if we die. But yeah, hopefully you're having a great night, United Z. Hopefully you're doing very, very well. Adding some more shiny mons soon. I'm hoping I'm gonna get some shiny myself, obviously. But like I said, I'm making mostly progress right now. I want to get the Sword and Shield faster than I can. I did finally get my wife's computer to work with randomizers and everything like that. That was the main issue why I haven't switched to my newer computer. My wife's computer is just because it wasn't working with randomizers, but I finally got it to work. So hopefully that means I can finally have a little bit of a better setup with everything and get my Road to Shield started back up hopefully by tomorrow or something like that. So I want to get to Gen 8 so I can start playing the DLC stuff and all that whatever goodness, but it's all a big waiting game. Also, I thought I heard that you were trying to tentatively possibly rebrand yourself and all that, which I do like your art and everything like that, and I do like a lot of the stuff that you put out there, so it'd be interesting to see how you end up changing things around if you end up doing that. did a rebrand beginning of last year, I think, or earlier this year. I can't remember exactly what it was. Not a major one. Probably have a more major one next year where I'll have like an intro, like an animated intro and all that type of stuff, but gotta obviously work on it first before I set it in stone. Oh, nice. Yeah, because like I said, my best computer right now that I have is my wife's. I think it's a 2011, something like that, laptop. That's the best computer we have in my house right now. Um, so, I mean, it runs so much faster than mine. I already tested some things out to see how well it ran, and it seems to go a lot better, but I know it still can't run like Gen 3 games and things like that. It's not like super bad, like great. But at least it feels better than what my 2006 laptop that I'm currently using to stream right now with. But yeah, I'm sure that's exciting to have an actual PC to be able to work on things and all that. Are you not trainer? Oh no, you are. I think the thing that annoys me the most that I have in my setup is that obviously, as you can see through the capture, it doesn't capture well with my. I mean, it's using my phone right now to capture the Switch. It's like I feel like I have to constantly adjust my everything to make it even look close to the actual screen, and even that, it still messes up on different screens that I switch through and everything. So I don't know. I have to kind of figure it out until I can afford an Elgato or something like that. I know my computer can't run Elgato, but I think my wife's computer can. It's like so many things that I'm wanting though, whether it be for just streaming purposes and or just as games or whatever. I've always thought about doing like one of those like pay as you go type of things, but at the same point, I don't know. Because I forget what the place was that we have around here locally, but where you can basically get a certified gaming desktop and all that type of stuff, and you would only pay, I think it's 50 bucks a month. It's not terrible. Too, it's paid off. Yeah, the capture card. Yeah, like I said, literally it's my iPhone right now. Like my iPhone 10 is what's capturing what you literally are seeing right now is my iPhone 10 capturing the gameplay, and then I just go in personally through the OBS software to edit the graphics to make it look more to color. Because like the screen that it actually captures just looks a bit like let me try to see if I can show you really quick the difference that it has really quick. Let's see here. So if I do this really quick, there's the difference. So here's what it normally looks like without my edits, which is not terrible. It just looks like a weirder. Actually, it doesn't look too bad right now that I'm looking at it in a wild battle. I just when I was watching wild Pokemon, it seemed to throw the color off for some reason. But of course, now when I'm in a wild battle, it actually looks better than the color correction that I did. Because like I said, these were the corrections I added, and this is how it looks normally through my normal iPhone and everything like that. I don't know, now I'm debating which one actually looks better. It can still adjust, actually. Because like this screen is what, like I said, it doesn't look right. Do this, and it still doesn't look right. So it's like different screens have different brightnesses that I feel like I have to constantly correct to even get it off. Actually, I'm just going to turn it off. Color correction. I want to keep my other stuff on, but yeah. Either way, but yeah, I use my iPhone to capture everything. Because, yeah. Yeah, I would suggest, capture card, Elgato, whatever it needs to be to get it. Because I would say it's definitely worth it. Oh, look at that Pidgeotto yellow hair. Lovely. Yeah, definitely worth it. I wish the Switch had like the PS4 and stuff do, where they have like an internal capture thing, but I guess it's okay for how it is now, but alright, let's get the bill stuff done so we can, like I said, make progress. If I can go into the freaking house. I do really like the cutscenes in this game. It does add a little bit more of an element to it. You tried using it on Xbox and it wouldn't work. Yeah, I used I had my nephew had a Elgato Capture whatever for my PS4 and it wasn't working, but it would work on my Switch, which is what was weird. But I think there was just something in the internal whatever you had to adjust. I had to read all through like obviously like Google and Elgato site just to figure out even how to properly capture. And obviously I'm not the most tech savvy or whatever, so it's hard for me to understand a lot of what people are saying or how to get things to work. So hopefully it just works out fine and nothing complicated. Yeah, that's funny that you mentioned that because yeah, I remember my nephew wanted to do Fortnite or something like that and use this Zelgato that he bought to capture it to the computer we had, my wife's computer, but it wasn't finding it or whatever. It just would say device not found or whatever the message was. Thank you for the SSN ticket. Bye, Bill. Ooh, another alert. Perfect. Oh yeah. I admit like because my PS4, whenever I was doing like Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that, I loved like I said their internal um, whatever streaming ways that they have, and that's like I said, I wish Switch and other consoles had that, like PlayStation does, but it sadly just I don't know for whatever reason doesn't. And yeah, the PS4 camera isn't that like a 1080p camera anyway too, so that would be a pretty good camera probably to have to use or whatever you want to say. Yeah, my dad actually had an old 1080p Logitech. That's what I'm using right now to capture. I think my actual webcam itself is 780. I'm not 100% sure, or 7 whatever it is, 740, whatever the dang thing is. But yeah, my dad just randomly had a 1080p Logitech camera, and I was like, "Hey, do you care if I have that?" And he's like, "No, I never use it." I was like, "Fine." I find it funny. My dad actually has more stuff for streaming than I do. He has like a whole light fixture and everything like that because he has meetings and all that all the time. And then my nephew, he streams a lot too, and he has like the official like everything pretty much for gaming. Yeah, I understand. Cause yeah, I mean it's not that they're like super expensive. It just yeah, annoying to have to buy one when you might not need to, especially like I said, if you can use your PS4 camera. Why buy another one that's going to have the exact same quality or whatever you want to say? And then it's like if you get something more official, then it's even more ridiculously expensive. So I'm sure whatever you do will still. I mean, like I said, I'm more about the quality, whatever. Yeah, quality over the the quantity over the quality. Jesus, I don't care usually how so much about how something looks. Like, yeah, of course, like there's a bit of me that like yeah prefers nice looking things, and I try my best to make it as best graphically as I can. My computer can handle. But personally, I just kind of watch the content creator more than I do the whatever the video or whatever you want to say. Like looking how how does it have any glitches? Is it this, that, or the other? I more care about what the person's like than anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and check these routes because I'm right here. It's Vulpix in this route. Three great balls. Vulpix and Pidgey. The daycare. The computer I think I had before this one that I'm using right now actually was a newer computer than this. It was a 2013 computer that I actually got through my college. But it just ended up getting the old blue screen of basically where it just wouldn't come back on. It was not doing anything. It erased everything, and pretty much the only way to fix it was to completely format it. So I was like, yeah, I'll just scrap it and get something else. And my wife just had this extra computer that I'm using right now, so I was like, I'll just use that for now. I'm sure it'll work fine. And then obviously it has some lag here and there, but it still works ultimately for streaming. I obviously can make videos and all that. And then she mentioned how she has this. I mean, I think she has two computers in total: an Acer pink one, which I don't know what year that one is, and then literally the exact same computer as this one, just a couple years newer. I've been wanting Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, but as soon as I bought Pokemon Sword, my mom was like, "No, we're buying any more games, but think about getting it soon." Yeah, I got Let's Go Eevee because it was my wife's favorite Pokemon was Eevee. But honestly, if I look at it now, I think I probably bought Pikachu because it has a lot more of the Pokemon that I like with Growlithe and stuff like that. But at the same point, I like them both. Actually, my local library in my town, actually, you can rent them for free and all that for, up to a month at a time. And it reminded me of like how like GameFly and things like that do. So I'm excited for that because that means I can actually go get Let's Go Pikachu at some point and maybe get the shinies that I'm missing. Yeah, I really enjoy the Let's Go games. I still think, obviously, the Fire Red, Leaf Green were the best of the Gen 1 remake variety. And then I would say it kind of goes back and forth whether it be the original Gen 1 games or these ones on which is better. Because obviously the original Gen 1s have the, the glitches and all that type of stuff. But, I don't know. Like I said, they each have their own charm and everything like that. And like I said, there's a lot of great things that they do with this game. Could be getting the hidden items here, but I'm fine. I know there's like rare candies and stuff, but I can use Eevee's tail as an item finder, but it's all good. Another lure. Perfect. Love the lures. Yeah, because there's a lot of games right now, like the two Mario games, like the Mario 3D All-Stars and the Mario 3D World that's coming out in like February. I've been talking to my wife about and all that because we're like big Mario people. But it's also like, well, there's bills and, life and all that great stuff that, we still have to take care of. But eventually we want to get them. It's just a matter of, there's a little bit more important things right now than, sadly, getting those games we both want. I feel you, man. Yeah, I was the same. I mean, yeah, I had my hiatus from Pokemon between Gen 3 and pretty much right at the beginning of Gen 6. Mostly, I don't know why I kind of fell away from it. I still played Pokemon, but I didn't grab any of the new games. Like, I played, Red, then I got Crystal was my next game, then I got Gold, and then the next game after that was Ruby, and then I got Fire Red as my last game, and then I just didn't buy any more Pokemon games from then. I don't know really why or what made me kind of stop buying or care too much about following it, but I kept playing Fire Red. I was beating all the games, completing the Pokedexes still, but I just didn't follow it as much. And I knew there were still Pokemon coming out because I remember Lucario being added in Smash Brothers. I remember obviously seeing the Diamond stages and all that, but still, like, if someone told me about probably Diamond and Pearl before, Gen 6 came out, I would have been like, I have no idea what you were talking about. It was kind of weird that I kind of fell away from it for a little bit of time, but then as soon as Oras came out, I was like, you know what, let me pick up kind of where I left off. I'll play Oras and then go back, basically, and play the games I never played before. And literally, that video, like that time when I came back to Pokemon, I actually did when I was doing YouTube and everything like that. So I actually recorded that as a Nuzlocke type of a thing. Sadly, I lost the Nuzlocke, but I still beat the game. But it was fun going back to the game where I left off on, and then I went to Platinum after that to kind of see what Gen 4 was like, and I really enjoyed it. I think it made me feel lost a couple times here and there, but it was still fun. And then eventually me and my wife are going to both play Gen 5 together because she's never played Pokemon, and it's both a game we can experience together brand new, all that type of stuff. I played Gen 6 for my sleep block, and it was stupid fun, really easy. Gen 7, right when that one was coming out, I bought it. Got to experience Gen 7 as a completely new generation, same with obviously Gen 8, but I haven't played Gen 8 yet. I've just seen gameplay and other stuff of it, so I don't know. Yeah, my first game ever was Pokemon Red. I would say Crystal was my favorite one, but Fire Red was definitely my most played one. Doing all the post-game stuff, trying to figure out the secrets of the, Ruby and Sapphire crystals and all that good stuff. I remember doing all that. I didn't even know there were Chanseys on this route. Mr. Edward, who's got an Eevee here. Usually when people ask me if they're like, oh, what would be the Pokemon game I suggest, I usually say the Gen 2 or Gen 2 remakes just because it has so much content. I mean, easiest game is definitely Gen 6. My favorite one to play, like I said, is probably the Gen 2 games, just because it has both Kanto and Johto. It's just a lot of gameplay, whatever. But like I said, having played every single generation, I don't know really what the best Pokemon game to play is just yet. I'm excited for Gen 5 because I know it has a lot of story lore and all that type of stuff to see what it all has in store for me and my wife. Okay, hello, Rattata. Psyduck. Pidgeotto. Yeah, technically speaking, this was, I mean, obviously I own Pokemon Sword and Shield, but this is the last Pokemon game I think I've completed, because I did Sun, then I got Ultra Moon when that one came out, played Platinum, and then I got this game when it came out. So I think this was the most recent game that I beat, Pokemon-wise. In latest order or whatever you want to say. What was that cry? Is that Vulpix's cry? I didn't realize that. Sorry, Charmander, had to do it. shiny Pokemon right now because I could be catching like either I'm sure like I could be catching those Chanseys for experience stuff and whatever. But with my chain going, I want to keep it for a new shiny. And my goal is to get back to Route 1. It's my, or I guess what is the route left of Vermilion City. Your first shiny ever was Psyduck. My first shiny, obviously, other than the obvious given to you Red Gyarados shiny, was a Geodude in my Fire Red game, but I didn't have Pokeballs at the time, so I didn't actually get it. My first owned shiny, technically speaking, was in Pokemon Go. It was a Love Disc when the Valentine's Day event came out. That was my first, like, legit shiny ever gotten. First in-game shiny that I ever got was a Seal in this game, back in the day before I was really, like I said, wasn't recording that or anything like that back in those times. I don't know what projects I was actually working on back in those days, but still, that's an awesome. But Psyduck's a really good shiny. That blue and everything like that. It's a really good shiny. I like Psyduck's shiny. Don't want the Squirtle. We will have the soft reset for Arcanine, which is right here. Or hard reset, sorry. That's what I meant. Keep saying soft reset because of 3DS. You know, like that's what I, always remember saying. Soft reset. We're gonna soft reset. I think giving Gen 2 a shiny Gyarados was kind of weird. I think the main reason they did it was just to say, like, hey, shiny Pokemon are here, and that was their way of showing it existed. I think, yeah, the whole story of, like, it was Team Rocket that evolved a Magikarp too early, like, they're trying to explain why it came to be was not needed. But I think it was their way of saying, like, hey, here's a shiny Pokemon, be on the lookout for them, but they didn't really have any way back then other than, I think, the Masuda method of increasing your odds. It was like the 1/8002 or whatever the heck it is. It's something ridiculously high chance of, getting a shiny Pokemon back in those days. I think the only thing cool about the Gen 2 games is that, like, when you randomize them, obviously then you get a randomized shiny. I think that's why sometimes I kind of like that, because then it's like, you get a guaranteed shiny. Be hearing from a random person saying my first shiny Pokemon was a red Gyarados in Gen 2. Yeah. Like I said, it's like you always, like anybody you ask that's like an original Pokemon fan is always going to say, yeah, my first shiny technically is the red Gyarados, but it's really like, that's given to you. Like, it's guaranteed shiny. I always wonder to this day if that Pokemon technically could also be coded as non-shiny. Like, can you keep resetting over and over again and it has a chance to not be shiny, or is it always coded to be shiny? I always wondered if that in my time. Like, can you... I don't know how to better explain this. Non-shiny hunt the shiny Gyarados. Like, it'd be funny, I think, to see somebody... If it was possible, do that. Like, I'm gonna soft reset to see if I can get a non-shiny Gyarados on the shiny Gyarados. Yeah, like I said, yeah, it was a free shiny, free level, what, I think 25 or 30 shiny that would know Dragon Rage and all that type of stuff. Do I want to battle with trainers here? I mean, I do, but I don't. Like, I want to make progress to get back. Kind of a deal, but I also like the experience. You can literally never get on this boat again after this point. Unlike other games. Because, yeah, what? Also, just weird quick note, but yeah, like, the only other games that give you a free shiny are think it's the Gen 5 games. You get a free either Gibble or Dratini shiny. And then there's another one if you complete, I think, the Pokedex or something like that, you get a free Haxorus shiny. I think those are the only ones where they still give you a shiny Pokemon. Remember when I played Pokemon White, I went to go get Kyurem and I didn't know about, but first encounter was a shiny. Oh wow, that's really actually Kyurem would be a pretty cool shiny. Cause like I was thinking Reshiram at first, like for some reason I don't know why I was thinking Reshiram, and it's like not the biggest noticeable thing, but I do like yeah, Kyurem does has a pretty nice shiny. That's crazy because I think Gen 5 is still like 1 in 4,000 odds or something like that. It's still up there. You have a Pidgeotto? Well, I have a shiny Pidgeotto. Take that. I don't think I've ever gotten a first encounter shiny that I can recall off the top of my head. Maybe in Pokemon Go, but I don't think in an actual game so far have I gotten a first encounter shiny. I did find my first full odd shiny actually in my Road to Shield series when I was playing through Pokemon Leaf Green. I found a full odd shiny Metapod, which I thought was hilarious. Not like the most exciting shiny, but it was still something. I was like, oh my god, like how did I find a full odd shiny Metapod? You know, which is still like the one in whatever, thousands of odds. But it wasn't a first encounter shiny. It was just while I was grinding, just happened to run into one after like 3 encounters. Yeah, the Pokedex is hard to fill because it's like you need other people to complete the ones you that are like regional exclusives, like or sorry, game exclusives. Like I said, that's why I'm kind of like I said. I know I mentioned this earlier, but I'm kind of glad that I have my library like within a 20-minute walk from me or a 4-minute drive because I can get the other game whenever I want. Like I said, I own Pokemon Shield, but Pokemon Sword, which I got from the library a couple of days ago. Actually, it's right here. Oops, sorry, knocked my thing out. But yeah, it's right here. As you can see, it's from the library. um, but I'm gonna let that reconnect really quick. But yeah, it's like that's the only way I could like easily more so do it. It's because of my library, whatever card. There it goes. There, it's reconnected now. But yeah. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, you have to hope someone is miraculously trading it, wanting to trade for what you have, and either way, you just, yeah. I don't know, it's complicated. The method I'm doing with the shiny cloning and Pokemon Sword is funny. What's the method you're doing? I don't know what, I'm kind of confused what you mean, I guess. I think the method I'm most excited for, other than the obviously the dens and everything like that, to probably hunt with is just the battle method. I guess just seems interesting to have to battle Pokemon to you know catch them. Don't we have to beat Lieutenant Surge to use cut? I'm pretty sure we do, actually. Why does that keep disconnecting? It's bugging me. Well, the ship is taking off right now. Playing Pokemon X, the shiny Pokemon I have, I use an action replay to make the... Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha, I know what you mean, yeah. Yeah, I've used the whole, whatever it is, Pokéhex or whatever it is on my 3D. I think I still have it down here somewhere, my 3DS that has Pokéhex still technically installed on it that, you know, you could try to hack through or whatever. Yeah, action replays are broken as crap. But that's great. I like that. I like that a lot. That's funny. Oh my god, yeah, the regular action replays are stupid expensive. I think last time I saw one was like $300 or something like that for an action replay because of how popular they are. It's kind of like I said, capture cards or different things. Just more money on money that I don't want to be spending. Not necessarily. I'd rather buy stuff that that we need right now. You know, food and electricity and stuff like that than, you know, buying on, say, a brand new Switch game or whatever you want to say. Alright, let's try to speedrun Lieutenant Surge's trash thing. Trash. This one's a little bit easier because I think the blue and red don't count in this. Yeah, they don't. I went on Amazon, the most expensive was $200. But I did find a cheap one once for $60. That one, $60's not terrible. I mean, it's still expensive, don't get me wrong. $60, that's like, you know, still a lot of money to shell out. You know, like, especially if you, I don't know, obviously, what, like, everything that you need to pay for and everything like that. Like I said, if you, like, for even someone like me, $60's kind of expensive. That's, you know, our typically, you know, like a bill or two that we could be paying off if we didn't spend it. So, find one for like 20, maybe then I could be, you know, giving enough reason to maybe buy it, but otherwise, no. Yeah, you never know. You might find one randomly cheaper. Check also those just like, I mean, whether it be through Google or, I mean, hell, even like the Facebook Marketplace sometimes randomly has stuff on there for cheap. Alright, we gotta switch. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I'm picking the one next to it. Darn it. Wait, is it the same every time in this game? I might need to make a mental note of that. So I remember someone selling Pokemon Sun X, Alpha Sapphire, and something else all for like $30. And I was like, okay, I might, you know, really highly consider that. Maybe it was Marketplace. Some of them were actually dumb cheap, but I hate to travel so far. Oh yeah, because there are some people that say you have to come pick it up, then, you know, ship it out to you, and it's like you have to trust them too. Like when you go and meet them, to like, even if it was close by, that they're not like some crazy person or something like that. It's that risk factor. Like, do I really trust going out there and trusting this person's going to give me what I want? Alright, Voltorb. Good amount of damage. I just want to see how much it does to me. Still not that much. My candy method is still broken as crap. Funny thing is I could still make my Pidgeotto much stronger than what it is. So I still have a bunch of Pidgey candies. Is it Magneton? What level are my other Pokemon? They're all about the same, actually. Yeah, I've never actually physically bought anything from Marketplace, but I've thought about it a lot. He's actually putting up a fight, this Magnemite is. Alright, we will switch this time just because we are kind of weak. The next mons I'm trying to get onto Pokemon Sword are Gengar, Garchomp, Dragonite, Zoroark, Mewtwo, probably Mew as well, the Kanto, and Hoenn Stars. That's a lot of mons for one, but I mean, hopefully that goes easier than what it sounds like. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I don't know if I'll actually like transfer into Sword and Shield or just keep them all in home. I don't know. I was planning on doing Volcanion, but there's one problem. Is it that he's like, what's the problem with Volcanion? I'm trying to think what a problem with Volcanion would be. Almost impossible to find. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was about to say, or they're not even attainable right now. Yeah, that sucks. I wonder if there's any way around that or not. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not an expert with any of that type of stuff. Alright, I did the thing. I did the thing I needed to do. Beat Lieutenant Surge. So I'm going to keep them all until I decide to release them. Okay, all the hacked ones, just keep them in a special place. Be like, guys, I can't bring you with me, so you guys are just going to stay here. Misty, what are you doing here? Oh, you're just going to heal me for no reason. Nah, I got it. Really? You're going to make me feel like a jerk about me saying no to you? Fine. Show me the 15 steps to the right. Bye, Misty. There's also this route over here. Just have 6 shiny, yeah. Shiny hacked, or regular, they could be regular Volcanions. I guess I don't know if they're shiny or not. Alright, let's go through Diglett's cave. And get back to where we were. So glad Diglett game's the thing. It's not as worse as the hacked shiny tree. Oh god, yeah, right. Just blatantly obvious that they're hacked because, you know, there's no other way to attain them. Yeah. Seeing if using a lure until I get back is gonna help me or not. Oh my god, they're so tiny. Diglets are so tiny. Look how tiny they are. Zubats in this cave. Ah! Get away, Chansey. No shinies, no shinies. Zubat. Can't trade. Oh, right. Yeah, exactly. I don't get that either. Makes zero sense. But you know what? Game Freak, you do you. Or whoever makes the rules on that shit. Alright, we are back above Viridian Forest now. I know, actually, is there still a guy over here? Yeah. Get flashed for no reason. Get all this progress done. Yes, teach it to my Eevee. Good job, Eevee. Oh, what? That's stupid. That would upset me too. Like, come on, game. Like, just let me. Come on. You know you wanna. Stupid game. Alright. You show me this stupid route because I can't say no. Now I gotta go all the way back. To hunt through more routes. Now I'm just trying to see if someone can trade me a shiny Golurk for one of my shiny Charizards. You don't get rid of shiny Char. No, I'm just kidding. No, you can do that. That's fine. I love shiny Charizard. Definitely top shinies is Charizard, in my opinion. But Golurk's a really cool shiny. I like Golurk. It's a unique sounding shiny. Like, you say you have a shiny Charizard, and I feel like a lot of people say, yeah, I got shiny Charizard too. But you say you got a shiny Golurk, you're not going to find a lot of people that say, hey, I got shiny Golurk. 2 boxes of shiny Charizards, nice. I don't even think I have, like, more than 5 total shiny Charizards in all of my collections, whether it be through my hack stuff or like Pokemon Go or whatever you want to say. Eek. That's what happens when you clone them. I guess that's true. But also, I mean, that's how PK Hex works too. You can just clone them and copy them and stuff too, so. I could have boxes full of them, but meh. Tis what it is. Oh wait, I did not see this item over here. Oh, it's just a paralyzed heal anyway. Alright, one more time. Back through Diglett's cave. Technically, I guess this is all shiny hunting anyway. Here in about a few minutes. Gonna be hopefully recording Soul Link with Mr. Keyup. we'll have to see. I know he was talking between 1 and 2 a.m., so we'll have to see if I was for sure on that. I'm just mad because I can't find my good 3DS charger. All I have is my broken 3DS one that just barely works. Those ones are pretty cheap, though. You can usually get them, well, GameStop sells them expensive. We have a place called Disc Replay that sells them for like $4. They're not bad for a charger. I think GameStop sells them for like 10, if I remember correctly. Just need to make sure that's not shiny. Okay. So tiny, it's hard to tell. Just a big one. I would love a shiny Zubat as well. I still have my 3DS charger. It works pretty well, actually, luckily. No shinies over there, right? Nope. I do wish Nintendo had more just like overall universal chargers that you could use. Basically to, be like, okay, this charger also works for your 3DS, uses for your, your Switch Pro controller, use it for your old Wii controllers, or whatever you want to say. Wait, a Leaf Stone? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Everybody, hold the phone. Hold the phones. Hold them. Hold them. Hold them. Where did those go? Did they go in Battle Pocket? Where do Leaf Stones go? Are they down there? No? Catching Pocket? Where do Leaf Stones go? Power Up Pocket? Yeah! Yeah, we're about to get a new Pokemon evolution. I don't even care. Ow, I adjust myself there. Hit my hat. Now we have 7 shinies. Could update the number right now, but I'm also just waiting more near to the end of the stream to know the exact numbers. We have 7 shinies now, since both Pidgey and this one have evolved. I like Victory Bell. Very cool mon. Very strong. Don't have anything for a Moonstone. Yet. Nothing. Alright, let's go right here. Perfect. Loving this. Now I need to answer one quick question immediately before we go hunting, because I'm kind of worried. Need to know the answer now. Hello, sir. I can buy lures here. Sweet. Thank goodness they upgrade the shops as you progress. Perfect. So I can buy lures, I can buy everything I need to help with shiny hunting. And we will be shiny hunting over in this route. Like I said, I had Charmander basically there as a placeholder. Yeah, I was kind of like thinking about obviously shiny hunting him last stream, but he was basically mostly a placeholder. We will be shiny hunting over here where the Nidorans, Spearows, and all that are. No magical shiny right away. Yeah, we have Nidoran male, Nidoran female, Spearow at least for sure all in this route. That way we will shiny hunting over here. But like I said, it is past 1 o'clock now, and I want to make sure I am guaranteeing time with Kip if he wanted to guaranteed record tonight. I wasn't 100% sure, but I need to double check with him. But yeah, we're going to shiny hunt in this route here, looking for Nidorans and or Spearow. It looks like I don't see any other Pokemon spawning here other than those guys. I I don't know if I'll do the whole like this way that I'm kind of doing right now, where I'm kind of like going back and forth, or if I'll just kind of like stand right here and then let them appear. I don't know. We'll kind of play it by ear just to kind of see what exactly happens. But yeah, that'll be the plan for next stream, is hunting right here for Nidoran, Spearows, and the other Nidoran. Just like I said, I want to guarantee time with Kip and all that if he wanted to do a stream tonight. If not, either way, that lets me get some rest and everything like that for tomorrow. I only work like 4 to 11 tomorrow. Luckily, I might end up closing. I'm not 100% sure, but at least possible chance for either prior to work or after work to do another stream, whether it be this or Road to Shield. I do want to get Road to Shield coming back now that I have it working again. Just all that good stuff. But yeah, I think we'll just save the hunting on this route for next one. I'll have the currently hunting screen having the Spearow Nidorans on the screen, and then the counter will be going officially as well. So starting the next stream, none of the ones we're seeing right now are going to count toward the counter. We'll have a counter going so we know how many we've seen and all that type of stuff. And that's how we'll do the counter method. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It has really meant a lot. Be sure to hit that like button because it really does help out the video. And subscribe if you are new here. We're trying to hopefully hit 400 subs before the end of the year. I know, like I said, we're trying to still work our best through everything with videos and all that great stuff. So stick with us. We're trying to improve day in and day out. Like I said, our main thing is just having fun with what we do and love just supporting others, giving someone maybe just a place to talk and hang out and all that. But yeah. Either way, guys, this is pretty much where we're going to wrap up. Thank you all so much for watching. It really has meant the world to me. I will see you all in the next video stream, whatever it may be. This is going to be the Modern Gamer, while he's still kind of going back and forth, looking for shinies tentatively, signing out. Kaka. Do, 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 do.